Hello, you beautiful human, and welcome back to yet another daily pick-me-up message. Before we get into these cards to have a look at what we need to hear right now from God, universe, spirit, whatever you believe in, before we dive into that, as always, there's another message that I want to just share with you that came through very strongly, especially last night, but also this morning as well when I meditated. And that is all surrounding the topic of waiting, because I touched upon on it like in previous videos of mine, the feeling of being in a waiting room and just feeling this excitement, this anticipation for something big to drop into our laps, but we don't really know when it's gonna happen. And I personally caught myself yesterday really throwing somewhat of a pity party for me. Like, I was just like crying and I felt so sorry for myself, and I was like, why hasn't this happened yet? Why hasn't my manifestations like come into my reality yet? I noticed myself being very impatient, frustrated, sad, and I really sat in that feeling, like really did. And this morning when I dropped into meditation, the guidance that was coming through the strongest was like from spirit, and like my whole spirit team basically saying, that's okay, feel the emotion that you're feeling right now, but don't get lost in it. And this is exactly what came through in the channel letter that I, of course, shared as a community post on my channel as we speak. So if you're resonating with what I'm currently explaining and telling you guys, highly recommend you check that out. There's obviously an additional message for you in it as well. So yeah, whatever you're currently going through, I feel you. And another message that I want to share with you that came through during my meditation as well, I actually written it down. It's on the ground. I just have to grab it real quick. Yeah, I'm not as prepared as I should be, but that's okay. You hopefully showing me some grace. No, it's all good. But this is what Spirit said. There's a golden opportunity rushing towards you. One that you are meant to embrace with your arms wide open and dive in head first. Because on the other side of this opportunity, there's abundance and liberation, fun and creation waiting for you. And I know you're feeling it, that something big is about to happen that will ultimately change the entire course of your life. It's time to start celebrating. The much awaited change is here now. And this is what I said, like in the beginning. This is what we're all feeling intuitively. Like, we know something big and monumental is going to happen in our lives that is just going to shift everything for the better, obviously. But in this in-between space, like, Spirit is really asking us to kind of prove to them, to the higher power, that we learned our lessons and that we know how to navigate these energies. And it's not about waiting and just really getting sucked up by all the like negative emotions, but it's in realizing that it's already done and becoming what you know is just like you can taste it. Like, it's so close that you can taste it. So it's really about stepping into our power. It's all about continue creating the vision that you have for your life. And then just letting it come to you and trusting that. So that in itself is already a very powerful message, but we're gonna see if there's like any additional message that we need to hear right now at this specific time. Whenever you happen to watch this, there are obviously no coincidences. So please, Spirit, one card, what is there for us to know right now? What is the energy that we're meant to focus on? when I'm telling you the synchronicities have been out of this world, what did I just said before I started shuffling? It's called the vision. This is what I meant to focus on. Basically, this card only tells me everything that I've said previously holds true. This is Spirit confirming every single thing. It's important for us to keep the vision that we have for our life at the forefront of our mind. And I feel like, honestly, at this point, I'm just repeating and repeating and repeating myself. But these messages, since I'm like uploading every single day, they are all very similar to one another. I mean, yes, there are like differences because, you know, energy fluctuates and everything. But this has come up a lot for us, like for the collective that I'm connected to. Like, come on. Like, that is so obvious. So, whatever you're doing, whatever you're building, continue taking actions towards it. And don't get impatient with, you know, not necessarily seeing the rewards, not seeing the results yet. Because, and this is something that I also need to remind myself of, life can change in an instant. That is the type of energy that we're in now. Like, it's miraculous, it's magical. It's like, when it happens, you won't be able to even really comprehend how many minuscule things had to come together in order for you to receive this big surprise, this big gift, this big manifestation in the first place. So get excited, honestly, get excited and pour that energy, this forward momentum into what you're creating. Okay, beautiful. But with these words, I'm gonna wrap this daily pick-me-up message up. Hopefully you resonated. Let me know if it resonated for you. How are you currently navigating these energies? Like, I always love to just like connect with you in the comment section to see how we're all doing, because we're on this path together, obviously. So yeah, with that said, take care of yourself, and I love you very, very much. Bye-bye. Oh, give yourself grace at this time, because it's not necessarily easy, the energies that we're currently navigating. Like, let's just say that, especially if you're experiencing a lot of contrast right now. So the differences between where you're currently at and where you see yourself existing, if there's like a huge gap, which is all just like made in the mind, like there is no such thing as a gap, but regardless, if that's how you perceive it currently, it can be a lot, and a lot of emotions might arise. Believe me, because like yesterday night, as I was sharing, like I went through it, like I full on bawled and was just like, just asking for guidance and the support. And this morning when I dropped into meditation, like I can feel the energy lift now. So whatever helps you navigate these unknown waters right now, do it. Do it. Connect to your higher self. Connect to universe, God, spirit, whatever you believe in. It's honestly the most healing thing that you can do for yourself. Yeah, but you got this, okay? The song that also came through was, "It's always darkest before the dawn." We're on the brink of something incredible, so hold on tight. Hold on tight.